Make sure everything's going. There it goes. What's up, everyone? James Hurst with the Marketing Show. I've got a special guest, Josh Rosenfield, with me today. He is leading the way as one of the consultants, kind of an independent third-party contractor, consultant on CloseBot, right? So I'm really excited. You guys may have seen my interview with Bryce, and so I'm still learning CloseBot. There's plenty to learn. Josh is offering consultations. He's actually got a live chatbot challenge that I'm participating in this month. And so I've got a bot idea that I want to put on for one of my companies, and he's going to help me walk through this as a consultant. So, Josh, welcome to the show.
Thanks, James. I appreciate it.
Just going to make sure that looks like the audio's good here on the phone. So let's cruise, jump right in.
Okay.
Let me see if I can share my screen. Let's see here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start out by logging into CloseBot. All right. So here's CloseBot. And let's go ahead and talk about the use case. So it's for Power Wheels parties. So this is a little company that takes questions. Takes questions. No, we put on birthday parties for locally here, and we have a chat right now. The chat is the old chat widget, and I think we might try and put it over to live chat and get CloseBot installed on it. It'd be great if we could maybe put in some frequently asked questions, things like that. So you've just now seen this. You didn't know what we were going to talk about necessarily, just that we're going to be building a brand new bot.
Nope. It's a whole new surprise.
Yeah. Where do we start?
Great. So this looks like it may be a Go High Level website. Yes,
it is.
Great. So the client's already in Go High Level. You're halfway there. Let's say you were starting from scratch, you did not have CloseBot installed in your Go High Level. You're going to want to do that first. So I would use it.
Yeah, that's right. So I haven't even installed CloseBot in this sub account yet. So you're saying first go ahead and go over to the sub account?
Yep. I like to have two windows open. I usually have my Go High Level window open, then I'll have a CloseBot window open.
Okay. Let's see if we can do that. So let me pull this out over here. Let's see here. So I'll tile the window to the left here.
Okay.
And then
is there any way to make this full screen? Oh, I can see that pretty good.
Okay. Yeah. And then Go High Level, right?
Yep. Log into the sub account. Well, actually, no, we're not going to log into the sub account. So first we need go to your agency
load up the
view.
Snapshot, right? Load up the snapshot.
No, we're not that yet. Yep. So CloseBot comes with a snapshot. Maybe we should show them how to set a bot up and get the snapshot.
Yeah, let's see here. Oh yeah, I haven't set up the bot. Let's just load the snapshot real quick. Is that okay?
Well, you already have it, but if they don't know how, they don't know where to get it. But sure, you can load it up.
Okay. So Power Wheels parties. So I'm going to go ahead and go manage client. So eventually, basically, long story short, you're going to get a snapshot. You'll import it, and you'll load it up here.
Yep.
Okay, and today it's CloseBot version 4.
Yep, I think your viewers should know that there's the snapshots version 4, and CloseBot is at version 2.
Yeah. Okay. Skip that, and I'm just going to import all of these. If you're joining live with us live, I see Donald is with us right now. Donald, what's up, man? Donald knows a thing or two about bots. And
hello.
So he helped me with the SMS chat bot a while back. All right, so we're going to get that. We're going to get that on its way. If you are tuning in live, give me a hashtag live and let me know if you've checked out CloseBot yet or not. And then let me know where you guys are tuning in from. That'd be great.
Awesome. We're almost half done.
No.
Now that you have your snapshot loaded, you're going to want to make a new bot.
Okay. put us down here in the corner. I'm streaming with Ecamm Live, you guys. If you haven't, it's pretty slick. We're streaming to LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube right now, so that's pretty cool. And I've actually got a support chat going on right now with CloseBot. They're pretty responsive. Okay, sorry. So what do I do now? Where do I go?
So we want to create our bot for your Power Wheels parties.
Yep, that's
so
right.
In your CloseBot interface, you want to go to Modify Bot.
Modify Bot.
Yep.
And this is going to be in this is going to be in a different sub account than my first one.
Correct. And we'll connect that second.
The plus sign.
So you're going to make a new bot, and you could choose. You have to choose from one of the built-in templates. We're going to totally start over, so you can choose any template you want.
Okay, just like real estate.
Sure.
Okay, so real estate. I'll close this little widget down here.
Great. Okay. Now we're going to connect it. First, we're going to connect it. Then we'll go through and do all of this stuff here. So if you, the way CloseBot works is each bot has 4 tabs at the top. If you click on the general tab, this is where you do the connection. And in order to use CloseBot, at least at the level that James is using it, he has at a higher level than the basic CloseBot account. So he has to bring his OpenAI key. So this is where you would paste your OpenAI key. I don't think we need to get into that now, but this is where you paste it. To connect to CloseBot, you'll notice it says version 1, which is the default. You hit click disconnect under Go High Level. Hit connect one more time.
Okay.
And this is the new V2 interface. Just give it a sec. And you'll notice it brings up all of your sub accounts. So you don't do the agency one, in case I was wondering how that worked. That doesn't work yet. So choose your sub account.
Okay.
Okay.
Power Wheels parties.
And just hit back. You don't have to save. And that's it. This bot is now connected to Go High Level. There's no custom variables. So if you're coming from other bots, a lot of them have a ton of custom variables you got to deal with to connect the bot. And you don't have to do that here.
Awesome.
Great. Awesome. So now save the bot up at the top.
Okay. Save the bot. Okay.
Yep. Great. So now we're connected. Before we start playing around with the bot over in Go High Level, just to clean this bot up, if you scroll up a bit on CloseBot, change the name of your bot or give So this is the internal name for your bot.
Okay.
So Power Wheels Bot 1, whatever. Default bot.
Power Wheels Bot 1. Okay.
Yep. And then the bot name is what the bot's name is. So if you want to have his name be like PD Power Wheels or Wheelie or whatever, you give your bot the name there.
Okay. Does that show up anywhere, or when does that come into play?
Sometimes the bot will, if the bot's being very friendly, it'll say like, "Hey, what's up? I'm Sam with Power Wheels Parties." And the bot talks. You'll learn the bot kind of says what it wants, and based on how you train it and the tone you give it is how friendly it will be with using names. But if someone says, "What's your name?" Well, you want the bot to be able to answer. So usually bots need a name. Okay. Real quick, the other settings on here, just so your viewers see real quick of how easy CloseBot is. This bot, the settings are very simple. You can either have the bot, wait till that loads. So right there under settings, you could see you could have the bot stop for upset leads, which is cool because a lot of people are upset. And you could also have the bot stop when the workflow for this bot is done. The reason you may want to do this is to reduce costs. And so the person just can't keep hitting your bot, and the call to action has been completed. Okay, so that's a preference
for now. Yeah, I'll turn it on.
That's a preference, and then the rest of the stuff you can play with. You can set. I wouldn't mess with it. The stuff on the far right, auto tagging, that's new. Now we're going to go to the main tab up at the top.
Okay.
This is where you give the bot its initial training. Unlike other bots, this isn't one long prompt that you may be familiar with if you're prompting ChatGPT. This is more conversational from our end too, which is kind of neat. So the first question it asks, and it comes with some default stuff for you to kind of learn what to say. Why is the conversation happening?
Why do you think it brought in that first bot? It didn't bring in the looks like it didn't bring in the real estate one. I don't know. It looks like it maybe copied the other one. It's got the one from.
I'm sorry. So here's a little. So go up to your pull down menu. You have the wrong bot selected. Whenever you set up your bot, make sure you're always checking what bot you're in the upper left. Yeah. There you go. I'm sorry. There you go. Yep.
Okay.
My bad, guys.
Hold on. So I need to read. Okay. I need to. So this is the real estate one.
Yeah,
and I need to go to general and name this one Power Wheels Parties.
correct. Sorry,
And
guys.
the
So
other and the other one I need to go back and change it to Bounty Hunters. So this one, I'm guessing it was the Bounty Hunters. I accidentally renamed it.
correct.
Okay, so this is actually GHL Bounty Hunters.
Yes.
Okay. See, it's a little, it's the little things sometimes.
Yeah,
That you just,
and I believe that this will be when version 2 interface comes out. All these little things will be totally taken care of. But
Yeah.
be aware that the bot resets to the default bot every time you connect and disconnect, because you could just do what James did, which is overwrite an existing bot.
Okay, so I'm just trying to think here. So, how did I? Okay, it was that OAuth 2. That's how I said which bot goes to which account, right?
Right. So if you want to double check, you can disconnect and reconnect.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good. Okay, so now I'm back over on the Power Wheels bot.
Yep. Great. So now we're going to go to the main tab.
Okay.
Up at the top. And this is where you tell the bot 3 things. Why is the conversation happening? Important business information. This is not the same as web scraping for a knowledge base, which we'll talk about in a bit. Okay. And then how to respond. So these are the instructions for the bot. The more concise and brief you can be, the better. Always start out as brief and concise as you can. So you can see how it's written here, the tone and what they're trying to have the bot act like. So just change it out and fill in your information. So why is the conversation happening? They came to the website to check out a Power Wheels party.
Yeah. Okay. So
and you're also so you want to rewrite these 3 things.
The company buys and closes. Okay. So let me just start typing here. So this company puts on birthday parties for kids ages 3 to 8 years old using battery powered Power Wheels electric cars. Okay.
Yep. Awesome.
Should I try to incorporate lead name into there at all, or
no? So you'll notice up at the top, there's these @ symbols and then a name like rep name, lead name.
Yeah.
Those are variables that CloseBot uses. Yeah, I'm just letting the audience. So those are variables. But so you could use that lead name if you wanted to know lead name. So I usually say the conversation is happening because @ lead name came in through the live chat widget on a homepage.
Because
@ lead name, yep.
@ lead name
underscore name underscore, yep.
Is
here because they
want more information about booking a party, a birthday party with us from our live chat on our website.
Yeah.
Start with that.
Sure, because that's the channel we're going to be launching on. Obviously, if you had a bot answering multiple channels, you may not want to do that. But let's just see how that works. I'll say how to respond. This is where you tell the bot. I usually leave this how the default tends to be pretty good, but this is where you say things. Don't repeat yourself. Don't let it know you're a bot. Don't use their name over and over again. So this is where you really instruct about how to behave.
Okay.
And you could probably leave it at default. I can't totally see the text, how real estate centric it is. Yeah. So obviously the second sentence is irrelevant. If lead name asks how you got their contact information, inform that you got it from the county public records.
Yes. Okay. I'll get rid of that.
Yeah. And everything else looks pretty good. Great.
Okay. If ASCII person come with a serious one, do not tell you. Okay. Should we save that for now?
Yeah. One more thing. If you scroll to the top of the screen, just above these fields, you're going to see, or zoom out, you're going to see something for how what the bot's tone is.
The voice, right?
Yes, correct. So you'll see it's got like friendly and approachable, this and that. I do know that Bryce is recommending you don't really need to tell the bot to be friendly because it's pretty friendly. So, but if you say like be, there's a future like unprofessional to be like, "What up, dude? Like, how you doing, man?" Which is good for some cases, but these are pretty powerful. These little, and he says to add about 2, no more than 2.
Unprofessional. Where's professional?
Well, unprofessional is like, "What's up, dude? What's up?" It really sounds like that's really unprofessional.
Okay. Let's do.
Great.
For now, let's just do approachable and the other one.
Okay.
Relax.
Now that you have your basic bot prompt built, we're going to go through the objectives for what you want the bot to do. So if you click on objectives, first we're going to erase all these objectives. You just drag them into the red. Click drag into delete, and they'll just disappear. Right. And the way this works is the bot will go across the priority lanes, and it won't continue until it accomplishes that, which is really cool.
Okay.
So, most people like the first bot to ask, hey, what's your name?
What's your name?
And he makes it really easy. So click on one of those blue box, the blue box you just created. Okay. And see where it says auto update?
Auto update, yep. Name.
Hit name. So the fields that come with Go High Level are by default going to be in this. And it automatically pre-populated with the questions to ask, and you're done. So that's really awesome. And
that's done.
That's done. Yep.
That one's done.
And most people like to know what's your phone number, email, things like that. So those are standards you can ask. So I like to get my objectives in here. Then I'll move around. Okay,
what about the retry thing? The retry.
Okay, great. So retry limit, if you have a retry limit off, it's going to keep retrying. What's your name? Oh, come on, give me your name. It's easier if I have your name. If you say 2, it'll stop after 2 attempts.
Okay. You think that's good for now?
Lots of things I have that on.
Yeah, let's do 2 for now.
Okay.
Okay, and then let's do
make sure it's cheaper bot.
Let's do phone.
Okay.
Okay.
Puts in all the example answers, and
these example answers, I know I struggled with those when I had to come up with them on my own. So maybe we'll talk about that another time. So let's go ahead and do a retry on 2 on that.
Okay.
I do need to get their full address.
Okay.
No, hold on. Now, I guess the question is, this is interesting. First, I kind of want to answer their questions, and only if I actually, I'm trying to think, if they book a party, would I actually need their address, kind of thing.
Only if they book the party. So what you could do is
their address before the sale.
The booking. That step could come after the booking.
Yeah. Okay. So can we arrange? Can we arrange that? I can just drag that afterwards.
Drag and drop. It's in my opinion, this is one of the most elegant ChatGPT bot building solutions there is on the market. Today, which is why I wound up after a bunch of other bots here. You've seen it in action. You're just like, whoa! It just talked like a person. And again, it goes across the lanes, which is nice. So you know how the bot's going to respond. You really, if you just have one long prompt, you can't guarantee it's going to do what you want.
Sweet. So, all right. So what do I probably want to get their name.
Yep.
Right out the bat.
Yep.
And then I want
to. What do you want them to do? Do you want them to book an appointment? Do you want them to book a call? What would you like? What would the end goal?
Yeah. So in theory, they could come here, and I don't know if they can take payments or not, but in theory, they could come and book
real soon.
Yeah, in theory, they could come and book a party right here.
All right, let's do it. Let's have them book their party with this bot.
Okay.
So your last objective, just put it in priority lane 5 for now. We'll move them. Click that, click the blue, and you're going to go to the scroll down menu for calendar.
Okay. Calendar.
Okay. And it could be more advanced than this, but very simply, all you need to do is get the permalink for your calendar in Go High Level, the last digits, and paste them into here. And you probably know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, we'll show them real quick.
Yeah, let's go get that calendar.
And there are advanced, I was just working with someone who has multiple calendars based on the age of the participant in the bot, and he got it to route appropriately. So you can do some pretty advanced things in here with combining workflows and the bot.
All right. So for now, I'm just going to do this first one. Edit. How do I get that?
Oh, go back and just do share.
Is it right here?
No, it's not. That's not it. No, that's not the right one. Go hit the back button. So what it's asking for is the shared permanent ID. So click the 3 dots and do share.
Okay.
And then the bottom link where it says permanent link, you want copy that and put it in a browser window. You only want the digits. You only want the characters. No, but you don't want all of them. Exactly. You just
after booking.
Correct. And if you did it correctly, when you click
turns,
out of there, you're going to see
turns
that
green.
now here's another tip. See how you said book a 15-minute phone appointment? You're going to want to change that prompt up at the top.
Yep. So book a 1 hour long Power Wheels party.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it. Now click that little show extra prompting there.
Yeah.
This is where you can you could prompt a prompt. You could prompt an objective. So if the booking isn't doing it right, if people are asking a lot of questions, you could tell the bot how to react in there. If they keep bugging me, send the link. If they deny it, send them the link and put a link in there. Each objective has its own sub prompting, which is super powerful.
I'm not getting that first. I'm not understanding how to use that yet.
Okay. Well, let's say that you may not be the best example in booking, but let's say you were doing a step like, what kind of service would you like? Well, that's a pretty general question. So the sub prompt, rather than putting it in your main prompt, your knowledge base, we offer these services. It's not a prompt per se. You're not telling the bot to say that, but it needs to know it. So you're allowing you're adding more prompts to your super prompt, which you don't have to write. CloseBot's doing all the writing in real time is essentially what's going on. So if your bot isn't acting how you want it to act, try to tailor it and craft it, that individual step in that sub prompt. Okay. I never use it much, and when I do, it works fantastically. You don't need to
I'll be aware of that. Okay, so booking. So if we have the booking, then I might get their phone number.
You're going to need their email before you do the booking.
Ah, thank you.
Because you want it to send an appointment confirmation.
Yes. Okay, right? So
what I've seen and what I've seen most bots do is they do name, email, phone, then booking, and that's it. Because the job's done, they booked their meeting. They're going to get an email. You could get a note to contact them or whatever.
Can I get the confirmation that they want to book and then ask for the email?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can. Well, you could ask it, would you like to book, as a separate question. If they say yes, then get the email, then book.
I like that. Let's do that. Let's do that. So now how are we doing that? All right. So this is, do you want to book?
Sure.
Do you want to book?
I usually don't put the question in the title. I would just say, you can. I mean, it's up to you.
Want to book. Let's just for now.
Fine. And then you say, find out if they'd like to book a party.
If they would like to reserve a party.
Yep. Okay. Now, we're not going to get into it, but theoretically, you could map this to a checkbox where if they say yes, it's checked. If not checked, and then do all sorts of cool go high level stuff. For now, let's just have them ask and we'll continue. We're not going to we won't get super advanced, but let's see what happens.
But maybe we can do something with this new example thing here.
Sure. So an example. So this is where you tell the bot what's right, what's a good answer, what's a bad answer. Mm-hmm. So if they want to, the question is, would you like to book a party? The answer is, what's a party? Oh, and then you could just, what would someone possibly respond to that that's wrong? Essentially, a right answer would be, yes.
How do I make it the right answer?
So the right answer is yes. So type in yes.
Okay. So I do yes.
Yep. And you don't just say great.
Okay.
Let's get you booked.
Great. Let's get you booked.
Yep. And then the rating is what determines if it pass or fail. So as rating is 0 means that's a failing answer. Yes. You want it to be a rating of like 100.
Okay, cool.
And that is a proper yes answer. You could erase that no answer if you'd like.
Okay.
But this is also how you tell the bot will respond, will learn from this. This is an advanced technique. But as you can see from the email and phone and number examples, that's how you kind of learn how to do this. It's kind of hard to do off the fly sometimes, but a wrong answer would be, how much does it cost?
Okay.
And then the response could be, well, you can either give it an answer if you know it, or a lot of people don't like to discuss price. But this is this is a commodity. It's a price for an hour. I mean, it's not a secret.
Yeah.
Yeah. $300 and give that a low rating because that's a fail. 0, I never do 0. I'll do like 3 or 4. I don't know why 0 is like totally wrong. And that's it.
Okay. Let me just
now hold on real quick. Where it says auto update, we're not updating any field, but like we said, if you want to add a custom field, you can.
Yeah. Okay. So let me close this now. Let me just also look at this name. So why? Well, okay. So name's Jake. Cool. Nice to meet you, Jake. It's Jake Smith. Sweet. Nice to meet you, Jake. Okay. So
And
it kind of,
here's the
he kind
reason
of just,
why.
what's
See where it
that?
says, here's why it does that. If you
Yeah.
scroll up, you'll see that it's asking for first and last name.
Yeah.
That's why it's showing you that.
Yeah. Okay. So it kind of just gives you a, if you get a little pushback, or I don't know.
That's true. Yeah, right. If someone is answering in the negative to someone you wanted to answer in the positive, you can use that steps down there to guide them because it's going to keep asking them. No. Well, are you sure?
Yeah.
That's the retrial limit. It's going to keep asking them.
Yeah.
So that's how you
Okay.
guide them to get the yes.
Okay. So we're going to see if they want to book first. That's the first priority. How does this stacking priorities
Yeah.
work?
So good question. The stacking order does not necessarily mean that it's going to ask the 1, 2, 3, 4 yet.
Oh,
Obviously,
oh,
that would be great. So don't count on that. It may and it may not. I've looked into this. At the moment, it doesn't. That's why it has the priorities, which it definitely stays in line with. But it just starts asking those questions. So you'll learn techniques like if you have to know their name and email, or you have to know their name to continue, you have to ask that by itself, or else it may ask something afterwards where it needs to know name first. Yeah, so that's a
oh. So
great question.
I can tweak this this why question, so I can send you, instead of saying to send you an email, it would be like, so I can send you
Yeah,
reminders leading up to the party. I can make it a little
great
bit
point.
better.
Yep.
How
So
do I
based
edit?
on
Oh,
the
I just
response you're
edited.
putting in, you're getting, yeah, right. So
Okay.
this is where the customness and your skill set comes in as a craft prompter. Really, this is
Yeah.
the secret to making your chatbot talk like how you want it to talk, not
I'll
even
need
do
your
what you want it
email
to do.
later to. I'll need your email to send you um what
Your booking confirmation.
yeah, book, yeah, your book, yeah. I'll need your email to send you your reservation confirmation, your
Mm-hmm.
your reservation details, and reminders leading up to the party.
And based on how you type these answers in, because you're using the way you speak, the bot will start speaking more like you.
Okay. Okay, you can email me at Jake. Then perfect. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, proper grammar.
Okay. So that's
There
at
you go.
87. Okay. Well, and we'll I'll yeah, I'll go 3 on that one since it's very important.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So so
Get rid of that
how
empty
does
one
this
up
email
there.
and phone, how does this go? Should I put the phone over one, or what does it mean when they're stacked on the same priority?
Again, it doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
It's gonna do one priority at a time, but there's no guarantee that it's gonna go in order down the row.
Okay.
So or down the
Okay.
column. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So this would be a good one to kind of practice leaving. Those are kind of similar pieces of information. We'll kind of practice leaving them in that same column.
Exactly. Exactly. Like you'll learn that too with different clients, different bots. You're gonna need to get information in
Yeah.
different so this is the art of making the bot work like what you're doing right now. Those are great
Okay.
questions.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like, hey, well, I don't give out my email. I don't have an email. Okay, well, let's try to get your phone. I'm going to need one of those before we actually do book. So,
Yep. Just get rid of that
jeez,
empty priority.
am I? Oh, okay. So then, I might as well get their address now too. All right.
Sure, it
I
maps
might
right
as
to
well
the
get.
field.
Yeah,
There's a
I might as
field.
well get their address. Now this is interesting because address has street, city, zip, and all that, right?
Yep.
Can I kind of tweak the prompt to say, hey, because I don't want just the ad there, like where they live, but I just need the address of where they want to have the party. That's really the party address.
Good question. Great point. So there's two separate things. One is the address for the contact, which
Yeah,
is not necessarily the same as the address for the party. So we're
exactly.
not going to map it to that auto update field. That's going to
Okay.
be the go high. You'll need to make a new
Oh,
field, street
I
address.
got
There
one.
you go.
Looks like I have one
There you go.
actually.
There you go.
Street address of party. Okay.
Yep.
So what would you
So and then
do?
change the question. Rather than get the lead's name address, you're
Yeah,
getting where is the party taking place? Find out where the party's taking place. Find out
find
the
out
address. Yeah.
where. Find out
Yep.
the address of where the party is taking place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
Why?
why? Well, well, we need need to know where to show up. Okay. So, well, to be able to, well, we need to know where to show up. where to bring the cars.
Yeah, where do we
Show
bring
up,
the bikes?
bring the cars. It's 123 Main Street in Washington. Okay, let's talk about a little bit about city, state, zip. You know, how do we want to go about that?
Well, most people have to enter their address. Yeah, that's a good question. Like, do you enter comma city, comma state? It's
Yeah,
obviously going to be different. Everyone's going to answer that question slightly differently. Oh, I live on Hyacinth Place.
yeah,
So
yeah.
what you could do is,
Try to find out the full address, kind of like we did the first and last
yeah,
name thing.
and don't forget there's that extra prompt.
Yeah.
Don't
Oh
forget
yeah.
that extra prompt.
Let's
So
try
in there
that.
you could be,
There.
yep,
There you go.
there it is. Boom.
Is that already there?
Yeah. So if because we did the address field at first, so it pre-populated that.
So that's a perfect example of, giving a little more, what is it? A little more context, a little more nuance, right, to what we're after.
Yeah, and you're not even really you're just telling the bot, that the response shouldn't. You're just saying, look how like terse that is. It should include this. It's not saying ask him for this. It says it should include this, and that's all the bot needs to know. It's going to ask in ways, to fulfill that request.
Loss. Okay, so I'm thinking. So we get the name. We're going to see if they want to. Maybe they ask some questions. How many cars? Right? How many cars do you guys usually bring? Have it be able to field some questions. Do you want to book? Okay, yes, great. Okay, can I get your email or phone? Great. Okay, and then what is your address? Okay, and then, I would like to know the kid's name. What is there more? There's only 5 priorities, right?
Right now, there's only 5 priorities. Yes. So like you said, you kind of need to think about where do you want grouped questions that may be asked out of order to go.
Okay. Let me get the kid's name.
Yep.
Let me get the kid's name. So birthday, I think it's birthday child's name.
Okay.
Be that.
And this will have nothing in by default. So you may want to use the name objective just to pre-fill out some of that stuff then turn it back to your objective.
See? I like that. So get the lead's name, birthday.
No, you want the child's name. Is the lead the adult or the child?
I think the lead is usually the mom or dad.
Yeah.
Okay. So get the name of the birthday kid. Get the name of the child.
Right.
Get the name of the birthday child.
Lead name. You don't need to reuse that @lead name again and again. It's just if you do that, it will say, "Hey Bob, what's your kid's name?"
Oh.
So it's actually probably good to leave that out occasionally.
Get the name of the
birthday
kid,
person, the birthday boy or girl,
having the birthday.
Yeah, and then just be sure to change the field it's mapped to now that you have the default stuff from name.
Oh, yep, good. Okay, so then child's name, birthday child's name. Okay. Response should include their name, ideally first and last. And what if I just want to say first is fine? First name is fine.
Yeah, because they theoretically may have the same name. They don't necessarily have the same name, but yeah, totally.
Of a first name only is fine.
Yep.
Why? Oh, well, we just like to personalize the party. We just like to, it's not required. It's not required, but we do like to personalize the party experience. So this one, I won't put much of a retry. I won't put a retry limit. Maybe we can talk about the sensitivity.
Yep. So I haven't messed with sensitivity but what I've seen is if you set sensitivity to 99, unless they give you the exact answer, it's good for yes or no checkboxes that you want to complete, where it's got to be all the way or no way. So it's essentially like a question is your credit above 625 or something? If they say yes or no, there's no ambiguity about it. So you'd set your sensitivity up really high. That's one use case I know of. I don't know the use case of sending it lower than 50 yet.
So on the retry limit, I just want to just try once, right? That's kind of like a question that you don't really want to harp on too much, but I'll ask it once. If you give me any pushback, I'm not going to press you for it, right?
You want to book the party if they don't. Yeah, anything you want to continue. The booking's your CTA, so the faster you can get them there with the least amount of resistance, the better.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's interesting because the question is, do I want to get that money? Do I want to get the money and then get all the information that I need? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You could do a book. I mean, you could do a nice mobile payment form that leads. Then the bot, you have their number. The bot can just contact them. That's a way to get the bot to trigger is from your payment form, adding a tag, if tag added, turn this bot on. It just says, hey, thanks for, paying. Let's get you set up.
Oh, so some post sale,
Sure.
some post
Yeah, you
sale
can trigger
type
the
stuff.
bot from if you can get a tag on a contact or put
Yeah.
them in a workflow, you can trigger a bot. And especially when you get into multiple bots, which you have that account, you can do all sorts of cool stuff.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so maybe should we just maybe let's?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
let's
just
try
trying to
this
think.
out. Get rid of those 2 empty objectives, and I would save the bot and give it a try before you go too far.
Okay, so get rid of this here.
So
So
just drag it into delete. Yep.
Delete. Okay.
Yep. And then save
And
the bot.
save that.
We're not going to add a knowledge base of this. Actually, you could. Let's just real quick before we do it because it's so easy.
Yeah.
Go to the knowledge storage. So what's cool about CloseBot is you could have one storage of all your knowledge, and then each bot could pick and choose what knowledge you get. So let's add your website to here.
And do I go to here or on the left
click
here?
Knowledge storage. First, we need to get it into the CloseBot storage library, your personal storage library. You're going to click on the website tab. Yep. You're going to give it a title and the URL.
Okay.
And this is good for scale because then you could have like about these kind of parties as one knowledge base and then the other knowledge article, that particular party planner, right? So it's a good way to scale.
Look. Okay. Would I put the bounty hunters website also here? Just all different ones? Everything in my account, all my
you could fill this knowledge storage up for as much as your account's paying for, and you add the individual articles and website scrapes to each bot manually, so that the bot is customized and it picks from your huge knowledge storage base.
Okay, so it doesn't like that.
Okay, there's a way around it.
Here, let me see. Let me try one more URL. Let me try one more URL here.
Okay. There's a way around. I found a hacky way around this that seems to work.
Let's try without the
turn off. Well, I don't think you're not doing anything with advanced settings, so it should be fine. Well, I found a workaround with this because this has happened to me before. So
yeah.
So here's my hack. Did it work?
I don't.
So my hack is to just copy the text from your homepage and paste it into a text file in there. It's a hacky way to do it, but it'll work.
Oh dear, I don't have much. This doesn't have any text at all. No, it does. It has this.
Yeah, just copy that off. And another way, I use a plugin called Merlin, which is embedded ChatGPT, like we saw. Yeah. You could say Merlin, summarize this page, and just copy that text into here. So that's a great use of Merlin.
Hey, yeah. So you mentioned that in the lesson today.
Yeah, Merlin.
Why don't you go ahead and give us a plug for your chatbot challenge?
Oh, thank you. So I'm running I got a school group called the Chatbot Challenge where I'm showing you all things chatbot reviews. I do live builds, and I'm running a 30-day chatbot challenge. It launched Friday. First class was today, where we teach pretty much anybody that wants to learn how to start a chatbot agency from scratch, and in 30 days, be able to start selling your product and hopefully get your first client. We'll show you how to use Go High Level. We show you how to use CloseBot, and you'll be, at the end of the course, you'll be one of the better folks using these tools together, at least right now, because it's such a nice new field.
Awesome. Yeah, guys, I'm in that challenge. Where can they find you? Where can they find out how to get started with that challenge?
Sure. You can go to the chatbotchallenge.com, or you can go to school.com/chatbot-challenge.
Awesome. Thank you. That's how we got kind of hooked up. Also in the CloseBot Facebook group.
It's a very good group.
Okay. So you said,
yeah.
So you said I
copy
can go
text into a text field. So you copy that text, do text input, just paste it in there. So this is a quick and dirty way to quickly get knowledge base articles in there because it doesn't like to scrape every site, I've noticed. Yeah. There you go. Boom. Save that up. Obviously, it's a little bigger. Now, you do pay for storage, so just know if you do this, it's going to store extra if you have pictures and stuff in there. So But
For the like the emojis and stuff.
yeah, right. Yeah, so you're done there. Great. So that means it's loading. So now go back to your bot that we're working on, your Power
Okay.
Wheels bot.
Modify bot.
Yep. And then now in the fourth tab, knowledge up at the top right.
And look here, it switched me back to.
Yeah, I know that'll hopefully be updated soon.
Just a little tweak there would be nice, huh?
Yep. Go to the knowledge on there,
Okay.
and you'll notice all of your articles came up. So click that. It'll highlight blue, and then hit save.
Okay.
This tool is going to be awesome. I mean, I mean, you can imagine how nice it is to have a library and then pick and choose. Your bot is
I kind of want to test it and say, like, how many kids can you, and then it will have, and I want to see that it's actually referencing that knowledge. I want to test it on that knowledge.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's test your bot over on the left. So CloseBot comes with a built-in testing tool that does everything except the booking.
I don't know why I want to test it on the real website so bad.
I do. I always make a Facebook page to test on. Always.
Okay. So what should I? So this is it, huh? So
that's it.
Make sure I don't know what to do. I'll just say hi.
Sure.
Hi.
Yeah, this is an cold incoming message.
Yeah. And it says conversational booking does not book appointments in testing portal. So we just got to be aware of that. Hi there. Can I assist you with your party planning today? Yes. My, let's see here. Yeah. How many cards? Yes. What do you guys do? What kind of parties do you guys have?
Now notice your first objective was name.
Not
right. That. So CloseBot chat, not even CloseBot, bots do ask questions on their own. Good questions. It's crazy.
So right now it's like, hey, we're not really to that point yet. I'm just giving you some background information, right?
Correct.
We bring a party to you with our fleet of Power Wheels electric cars for kids. It's all about driving fun for the little ones. What's the occasion you're thinking of? My 15-year-old's birthday is coming up. But we said that it's only good for ages 3 to 8, I think, right?
Okay.
So kind of seeing
but we didn't explicitly say that. Yeah.
I did somewhere. I did in my
okay.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. It did.
I know. Every time you use CloseBot, you get that reaction like, oh my God.
Yeah.
No programming, guys. No programming.
Our Power Wheels parties are a blast for kids ages 3 to 8. For a 15-year-old birthday, might be a bit different. Are there perhaps younger guests who enjoy the Power Wheels?
You're asking a lot of questions without going through your objectives.
Yeah. Because it's just still kind of, I think it's doing a great job.
Okay.
Let's see here. Yeah, we can do one for my 5-year-old. And then I bet you it starts to go to name. I bet you it does.
I wouldn't be surprised. It seems to just work. Lots of times it just works.
It just works.
Really neat.
Would you like to discuss available dates, or do you need more details on how it works? Interesting. Yeah, what dates? Interesting. It's going. Yeah.
It's just doing its thing. It's amazing, right?
Yeah.
Now the client does have to look at their conversation history sometimes to get these result answers. So that's the only kind of caveat is that you need to record.
Yeah, I would like to. Can I get in touch with you? Okay. Interesting. It's kind of.
It might have known your name. It might have known your name already because you didn't erase your entry.
Oh, really?
You didn't start from scratch.
Let's see here. It's that kind of sounds a little bit like he wants to call me.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Agree. Yep.
Interesting.
We didn't tell the bot to do that. But it's cool.
Well, I don't love this right now. Because it does. Yeah, I don't want it telling him, send you a text with available dates. I want to get the dates right here through the chat.
Yep. Again, because it's not hooked into your calendar, it's going to behave slightly differently too. This is why I never test on here. I only test. I was testing on SMS, but that's expensive. I just connected to Messenger because it's the only thing I trust.
Perfect. I'll email you details and text you the date shortly. Okay, so it's okay. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I guess it's probably a little bit confused at the without that appointment booking objective there.
Yep.
So,
And but also make sure it's a fresh contact. There's ways to reset the bot and send it through again. There's all sorts of tricks.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Should we go ahead and install it here on the live chat?
Go for it. What's the worst that can happen?
Let's do it. Okay, so how do I do that?
Okay, great. So go to Go High Level.
Go High Level.
And go to Sites.
Go to Sites.
Yep. For this sub account, and then
Sites chat widget.
Yep. And there's a way to do live chat. There's a
chat
feature.
Type.
Live chat.
To live chat.
Yep. And now it's going to give you that preview question so you can get rid of the intro message.
Yeah. Enter your question below and a representative will get right back to you.
Which is fine. It's a fine intro, actually. That's a good way to hit. It's fine.
Give us a minute to assign you to the best person. Okay. I'll just. Okay.
You're not assigning.
Yeah. Okay. Let me.
Specific things.
Okay.
That's how let me defaulting.
Well, I forget what I used. The other one said. Okay. Okay. One moment, please. I'll just do that.
Okay.
I'll just do one moment, please.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know the difference between these the timeouts here and this one here. What are the differences? Do you know the difference between these two? Live chat assigned.
Timeout might be. Oh, I see. That's for live chat assigned. So once it's been assigned to someone, then it could time out, and the other one means they're just not doing anything.
Okay.
I think because I think one is a more valuable lead than just not touching it again.
Okay. Let's just do that for now.
Yeah.
Save.
Yeah, you may have to clear your cache, or you may want to try it in an incognito window.
Okay. So are we saying that I have now possibly flipped that over to live chat?
Possibly. You may need to do it you may need to refresh your cache for it to show up, though, but yes.
Okay.
Or you can do it in an incognito window if you want to keep your cache.
Yeah. Let's see here. Privacy and security. Third-party cookies. See all sites. Power wheels. And I'm going to delete that right there. So that should make it see it fresh. Hopefully.
Good.
Hopefully. Hi there. Have a question? Text us here.
Okay. No problem. This is no problem. You just got to make sure that chat widget's set up properly, but it definitely works. I've done it. You may want to do it in an incognito window, actually. I'm not joking. It may work right away.
Do that.
I've noticed that a lot.
Okay. Well, we are here. We like to see the rubber meet the road, I think.
Yeah, and it shows how fast you can actually get a functional bot on.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So something is.
Okay.
Something is.
So if you go back to your chat widget, I'm sure we could find it.
All right. Now, how do I? Here we are.
Go high level. Not close. Yeah, the little site. There we go. Okay. So scroll up. Let's just go through these one by one.
Chat bubble.
All right. Open that up. Okay. Get rid of that. Well, that's nice. That's new. That's cool. All right. Chat type.
Did I save it? I saved it.
Yep, you did.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay. What about?
And also, re-embed it. You have to re-embed it. I'm sorry. It changed the entire embed code. That's why. My fault. I think although it should just work on your own website. Come to think of it.
This here?
But the code is different. Yeah, you don't have to mess with it, though, because it just should show up on your own site. Unless you pasted that code onto that sub-account manually, it shouldn't matter.
So you're saying, come look at this.
Yeah, look at your funnel. What funnel is that coming in from?
Yeah. So
maybe I had it on by default.
Maybe I had code here on the settings.
You might have.
I do.
Yep, there you go. If you replace that, it should work.
Yep, got it. Good to know. Okay.
Yeah, so if you ever change your chat widget, guys, just remember to update everywhere that it is because the embed snippet
Yeah,
changes.
there is this little setting here.
What was that?
Right here on the lower left, a chat widget enabled.
Oh, so that I think enables it for the entire site. You didn't need to add that code in, I don't think.
Yeah,
I've never
maybe I
done
didn't
that
want
on a
it. Maybe I
Go High
didn't
Level
want it
site.
showing up on the other pages, though. I think.
Okay. So, okay, you can do either
Okay.
or. I would probably turn that off then if you have the tracking code. Is it going to do 2 bubbles? No, it shouldn't do 2 bubbles. It might do 2 bubbles.
Let's see here. There we
Boom.
go. Okay, enter your question below, and representative will get right back to you. I'll just do hi again. One moment, please. That's interesting that it's. Oh, that's
yeah.
not good.
I know. There's so many little things that could go wrong. Like when it sends back dates that are underlined in the text message, and you click one and it's wrong. That's why I like conversational AI.
Okay, so one moment, please. So maybe I ought to.
I'd get rid of that because it could take too long to say what's going on, and then it ruins the flow.
Well, I think maybe I just need to get rid of the dots there, possibly.
Okay.
On the
to get the for the underline, yep.
Yeah. So if I
did you write this message yourself?
Yes, I did. So where was it?
That was when it's
waiting.
Please. That one.
I think if I just get rid of that, it might like it better.
No, it's just a text message, but you could try it. I mean, what did you do like HTTP or anything? I don't know why I would look at dots.
Yeah.
As a link, but who knows?
Let's copy that. Okay, and then go back to funnels. And go back.
I would also turn off one or the other.
This here?
Okay. Yeah, that's site-wide. I mean, it's, yeah.
Okay. We'll try it.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, it can take an hour to set up a bot and then 20 hours to test it.
All right, let's do that. Hi. Look at that.
Oh, you did it work?
It didn't like those 3 dots. Apparently. That's weird. Okay, so now.
Wait a sec.
And have you found it to be cost effective as far as like these credits and stuff, and how much it's costing to,
I have a free. I have $2,500 in OpenAI credits.
Oh wow!
From Microsoft, which anyone can get if they try to apply. You may not get it, but if you go, I can paste the link in here where you can apply for $2,500 in credits. They don't love giving it to agencies, but if you have other domains and things like that, you may be able to get it, and then you literally can give away ChatGPT, which is what I do.
Nice.
And
okay,
Messenger is free, right? So there you go. I sent you a chat, so that if you want to share that, anyone can apply.
Okay,
you can apply. It takes like 2 weeks or 3 weeks maybe, and I've given this out, and people have been approved. Some people aren't.
Love it. So here's the link here. Put this link nearby where you're watching.
Yep.
Founders Hub, startups, Microsoft.com, sign up.
You get a ton of free stuff.
Awesome. Okay. And then let's just talk about this here. So OpenAI, can I see my usage?
Yep.
Here?
Yeah, go to oh no, you're in chat. Yeah. Yep. And theoretically, if you're reselling this, you'd have different API keys for all your clients. I mean, there's lots of ways to do that, but I don't. That's why I didn't want to do it.
Oh, I see.
You could, but eventually this is going to be free. Based on the history of the last 32 years watching this, eventually AI will obviously be free. Really soon, I think. Like, we're kind of in that weird state until it's just commoditized and no big deal, which will be soon. So if you go to
usage,
you should be able to see how much you use. There you go.
So that's today. So far, probably today, I've spent 19 cents.
Just playing around a little bit.
I better book an appointment to get that paid for.
So that's why you might not want to ask so many questions, because it does cost money.
Yeah.
But again, I don't think it's going to sooner than later, and we won't care.
Yeah. Well, if it's the cost of an employee, that's pretty cheap. Okay. So let's come back here now. What are we doing? Are we testing this thing out? What's it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it didn't come back. It didn't come back with anything.
Did respond. Okay. Let's double check our go high level workflow. So if we go to go high level,
gotcha.
Automations,
we got to make sure those are flipped on. I'm sure.
Yep.
Right.
No, I think you didn't turn one on.
Okay.
I think
I don't know that we went in here yet. So CloseBot v4.
Yeah, turn on step 2. All you got to do is undraft that, guys, and it'll just start working just like that. We won't get into what all these things do, but it's essentially a 3-step process.
Yeah.
It looks the incoming channel. This is where you would set trigger words. So if I want to look for the word demo bot, I would do it under that SMS. That's where I teach how to do all these cool trigger words, and it changes the bot ID and all this stuff.
Gotcha. Okay, let's try this again then.
You should be able to just talk to it now. You don't have to say anything.
Okay. So just say hi again now.
Sure.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the one moment, please, because it sounds really formal. And if they answer that like okay, then the bot is going to respond to the word okay.
Why would the bot respond to okay? Because it's not coming from them.
I'm saying if the bot said one moment, the bot looks like it said one moment, please, you may type okay, and the bot will respond to okay, and it won't know that it just said one moment. So there's something called the override message in CloseBot, which is how you let the bot send a message and know what it just said.
Okay, yeah, overrides are something I haven't learned yet.
Yeah, you don't need it for this.
How much more is like? Am I pretty close? What would where would you say I'm at as far as You
can make a bot. You just made a pretty advanced bot.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if a new client said, "Hey, can you show me a demo?" You could have a demo for them in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Honestly, over and over and over and over and over again. It's the best live sales pitch ever. It's like, oh, here you go. Set a Facebook Messenger page, play with your bot. That's what I've been doing. And they're like, oh, cool. How do I get it? They want to know how they can get traffic into it, which isn't necessary. You do Facebook Messenger ads, obviously, but it's a great way to demo it. It's a great way to test it. And it's free. SMS is a really, really, really sexy way, but that's expensive.
Gotcha.
And database reactivations are great for bots too.
Yeah, it's taking a little bit of time here. Should we?
Okay.
Let's see.
It definitely is working.
Yep. And it's on the name objective.
Okay. Sometimes the bot does act up. It doesn't work as fast as you thought it should, and the next time it will. We're kind of at that point right now with the technology where.
Oh, there's the credits. The credits are out.
Boom.
I'm
so
-10.
Great point.
Well, that's interesting because I thought it was drawing from my OpenAI.
No, so there's 2 credits. OpenAI and then the CloseBot message handling credits, because he's using ChatGPT 2 for you.
Okay.
This is not OpenAI credits. This is chatbot outgoing message credits. I'm pretty sure. I've never gone over. What? Wait, you have the middle package? What bot package do you have? Which there's 3 packages.
Oh, I'm not sure. How do I check? Manage account?
No. Well, maybe. Yeah, I just want to see how many. I just want to see what account you have. Well, we know you have 2 bots, so it's not one account. You don't have the basic account, which you don't have to pay for ChatGPT or messages. You only pay for credits. You're not at that account because you're using your own API key. If you go to,
I should jump on a chat here.
You can. I mean, yeah, I don't know how he does the pricing. I haven't run into a problem with running out of credits yet. I don't know if it's because I have an unlimited account. Just the highest level account, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, chat is not free yet in any way. It's little tiny bits here and there, but it does add up.
Yeah.
And again, you may have a client upset because their bot crashed out during a database reactivation. Always make sure you have enough credits in OpenAI and in CloseBot, or else it will shut off. Just out of nowhere, it'll just stop. You won't know why.
Yeah. My Okay.
And watching you talk your way through the bot was interesting because you were talking yourself and talking to like kind of the flow, and it just wound up doing kind of how you were talking in your head. It seemed to me, at least.
Yeah.
It's not perfect. There's bugs. You got to test it like you're doing now. You're going to run into this, and that's the nature of having a chatbot business, a new technology. You know, you've been using other technologies for years, and it just is what it is, and that's part of why people pay you.
I know enough that it's not that there's little hiccups, right?
Yeah.
And I guess my concern is, do you ever does it ever finally just kind of work, and and it's just good, but or are you always kind of it's so close, but it's so amazing, it's so close.
I know. I think unfortunately I'm not 100% sure if we might be at that one little spot where it's so close and everyone's just kind of waiting. But I also know that there was a big upgrade from version 1 to version 2 very recently. So I think that's affecting how the bot's working, but it's laying the groundwork for all the issues you're running into. And everyone's running into it. You're not the first one. He's going to have to address them one by one in a good way so that it doesn't break the bot previously. So it's a challenge to even update an ongoing venture like this, unless you're, Zillow or Google or a huge company with tons of resources.
Yeah, I think that we're just right on the cutting edge, and we'll be there. We'll be there when it's prime time.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. And this is going quickly, as you know. I mean, you've seen other tech things come and go, and this one is faster and faster and faster and faster.
Okay.
And once quantum computers come out, I mean, who knows what these are going to do?
What do you think? Should we anything else?
I think you're good. I think you have a decent understanding now of how CloseBot works, how you can get it to act like how you want to act it by extra prompting, the pass and fail responses. I mean, do you feel confident that you could work your way through a bot for a strange client out of nowhere if you had to in about an hour? I think you could.
Oh my goodness. I'm still probably a little bit new to it. Do we want to flip over to that? Let's flip over to that the bounty hunters bot with that bounty. Oh, but we're out of credits.
I have to go. I have to do other meetings. I can do it again. I'll do a live stream whenever you want.
This was a great session, I think.
I'll do it again. I'll do it again and again.
Awesome, man. Okay, guys. Well, get in touch with Josh. What was the name of your website?
Chatbotchallenge.com.
Chatbot. Hey, let's look it up real quick.
Okay.
Chatbot Challenge.
There's nothing to look at other than a big button that it takes you to school. So you're already a member of the school group. You can show people what the school group looks like, which would be cool.
Yeah, I will.
You have to join. You do have to join. It is free though. So
Chatbot. What I do wrong?
The Chatbot Challenge. I didn't feel like springing for the
the Chatbot.
I've only bought one domain name, my own personal name. Yeah, you just click that just to get started. I think it just take you right to school. This is a register. I'll tweak this. I'll tweak this. When you click that, I really prefer people go to the school group, which is
I'm gonna go there right now.
It's really cool. I think it's cool. What do you think of school?
Yeah, I like it. But you can see I'm in a lot of communities here.
Do you have one?
Here's yours right here. Chatbot Challenge.
Yep.
And you you need to go to the calendar and go get the Zoom link and come join us at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Yes, sir.
And here's the Zoom link. Add it to your calendar. And come join us.
Be on the cutting edge. All this stuff.
Yeah.
And more.
This is great. So, okay. Chatbotchallenge.com or Josh Rosenfield. Josh Rosenfield?
I got joshrosenfeld.com. I got rosenfeldmarketing.com. I got all sorts of sites. This is my old portfolio from when I was a designer.
Is this the right one?
That is me, but my current site for agency site is Rosenfeld Marketing.
Rosenfeld
Marketing. Yeah. I've only been doing this like
marketing.com.
6 months.
Awesome.
And this is an AI solution for businesses. I've got one that targets electricians, and I'm going to kind of teach
Nice.
how to make this type of a snapshot.
Yeah, he you can book him out for consults as well if you want him to help you build your bot. And with that being said, guys, we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks so much, Josh. Appreciate it.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks a lot, James.
Okay, thanks, man. Bye.